Hey sailors, welcome to the crew. I'm Sea Lord Janda, and this is my Let's Play of Ruler Waves 3 as Great Britain. We've just fought a major fleet battle with Germany, in which we managed to lose several French dreadnoughts in exchange for mostly German pre-dreadnoughts. But at least they were only French, so the war continues. Never mind. Oh, that's actually good. We need that right now. I will buy those without a hesitation, even though it ruins our budget. Hey, lighter than air naval aviation. Oh, damn. And the French have additionally managed to lose an armored cruiser, Edgar Quinet, and the destroyer Falconu to the US fleet in Northern Europe somehow? The US has one battle cruiser up here, so that's nice. Oh, that's weird. I have supremacy in the Mediterranean now, or the Caribbean now. Okay. Well, so let's just take a look at the almanac. Here's the deal. France now has one dreadnought in commission, which is just another invincible, and we've just discovered that they're terrible. It's also my mishandling. It's 100% partially my fault, but I think they probably have no torpedo protection, because they really didn't deal well with that. They're building two Charles Martels and a Jena, but they won't be ready for a year at least. And they have these Dunkirks, which do not really count as battle cruisers. So that means we've got 6 and 2 against 5 and 5 for dreadnought types in Northern Europe. Plus the US has another 2 and 6. And so it's really only 4 and 2 actually, because I have my dreadnoughts over here. 2 of them. The good news is Germany's pre-dreadnought fleet has just been cut right down to 18 ships, which is the least out of anyone in this war. And those were mostly their better and more modern types. Yeah, they were. They're now. The one, I think, must have been a one-off, or was the last one of her type? Wasn't one of them a Chrome Prince? I don't see any Chrome Princes anymore. And then they lost a few Ostfrieslands. They still have a bunch of these Badens, though, so it's not like they're running out. We're gonna have to pause construction on this Indomitable for a month, because our funding's not good. In 4 months, we will have HMS Russell, which will improve the status of our Dreadnought force a little bit, and HMS Vengeance is about to finish working up, so give it a month and we'll have 5 dreadnoughts effectively operational of our own. But that's, well, it should be superior to the German force, but it's not much superior. Coastal raid? I have that many forces in the main area? Huh. Okay, well. Admiral Robbins fails command check utterly. Good grief, Admiral Robbins. Well, we'll see what we can find, I guess. We have one Drake-class armored cruiser and one Sybil-class light cruiser, HMS Monmouth and Tribune, respectively. If we get out of this without running into any American battleships, I will count it as a win. Or battle cruisers, that is. I don't care if we run into battle. This ship only does like 18 knots, doesn't it? It can't even outrun battleships. Well, let's see if we can find any coastal shipping, and then get out of here. Oh, 2CA, course west-southwest. Reports HMS Leviathan? Yeah, we have an additional 2 armored cruisers in our support force. Well, I guess we'd better keep heading this way, because I refuse to leave them to engage on their own. 1BB, 2CA. That's a bigger problem. What the hell exactly are we dealing with up here? 1BB, 1B, 1 transport? I think we had better get up to battle speed, is what I think. Because I don't quite know what the heck. That's a lot of hits. Hopefully that's not our cruisers getting pulverized. Nope, it's that transport getting pulverized. That's fine. But what just did it? I mean, our armored cruisers, presumably, but where's the battleship gone, then? Sure. I feel generous. Down here now? Hmm. 3CA. These contact reports are not helpful. Except in the vaguest sense that I'm pretty sure. Course east-northeast. Something. Okay. What do you want to bet? It's us. No, there they are. Not that I've heard of. But let me know if you find one. Of course, if it did, I'd be a lot more likely to be losing this war because of Canada, but... Okay, they were getting shot at by something mere seconds ago. And yet now... there's nothing here. Oh, there's a land target. There's a coastal battery. Okay, leave that alone. And let's just go see if there's any shipping off of Portland to blow up, yeah? What do I need to kill? 2 ships. Hey, a ship. I don't think... is that a transport? No, it is. Okay, let's kill it. And then let's get out of here. Is that a transport? That's awfully fast for a transport. AMC? Maybe. Whatever it is, let's kill it. It's not shooting back, so I don't think it's an AMC, but... it's dead is what it is. Okay. Sure, we'll pick up survivors. It was just a transport. Well, I don't have any recent reports, do I? No. So... let's head back up the coast towards friendly waters. We've achieved what we wanted to achieve. I will take the victory points and get out of here. Before any American battle cruisers show up. Eh? Oh, hello. What are you? I think this is just another transport, but I'm gonna go ahead and sink it anyway. Oh, nope, it's shooting at me. That makes it not a transport, probably. Might be a corvette, but let's kill it in any case. Yep, one Swift class corvette. Goodbye. How many survivors has Tribune picked up now? 65 there. I think it was 41 from the transport, so over 100. Some nice rain to... oh, never mind. No more rain. But now darkness. Oh. What the heck have we just spotted? That looks like maybe it's destroyer or something. We should not... that looks like several destroyers or something. We should be very careful about engaging those in the dark. It's definitely destroyers. I don't think I really want to mess with that. Because... Yes, well, they give victory points also, so... There are practical motivations behind my largesse. I think screwing with those destroyers in the dark is a dumb idea, and I will keep moving on back to St. John. Because I'm at least as likely to get torpedoed as I am to hit them with enough gunfire to sink them. When the maximum range is like 300 yards. Okay, yep, we sank a corvette and 2 transports, so it's a minor win, but okay. Apparently it's a major win and gets me back the prestige I lost there, and we interrogated enough prisoners to get anti-submarine warfare technology. So that's nice. Internal torpedo stowage, submarine reliability. Enemy fleets dominate the seas around Trinidad. The French have managed to lose 2 destroyers and the battleship Voltaire. Oh, but in turn have sunk 2 destroyers and the battleship Nassau, so it evens out. Okay. The French are definitely suffering a lot worse than us from this war. Their tonnage has fallen pretty precipitously. So is Germany's, to be fair, but the Germans have all their dreadnoughts still. Eh, well, not my problem. Mostly France's problem. Germany's cruiser force, at least other than their battle cruisers, is absolutely savaged. We could probably stand to have more destroyers, but we don't really have the money. I mean, well, we don't have the money to do that and to keep rushing these battle cruisers. Yeah, my priority is to get the battle cruisers as quick as possible. If the war drags on more than another year, which is probably unlikely but not impossible, then the Indomitals will be absolutely invaluable to finally dealing with the German battle cruisers. Well, this will go great if it's anything other than a battle cruiser. If it's a battle cruiser, it's going to be a problem. Pretty simple. This is a Berwick class armored cruiser commanded by a man who is somehow simultaneously a loose cannon and timid. Don't ask me how that works. Okay, preliminary investigation says battlecruiser, but I don't think I believe them. It looks much too small. Probably just an armored cruiser. It's just an armored cruiser. 6 8-inch, 14 5-inch, 20 knots, 4-inch belt. 4 9-inch, 10 6-inch. I mean, honestly, it's a pretty even fight, theoretically, but we've got slightly thicker armor, slightly more speed. Practically speaking, pretty equivalent, maybe slightly superior firepower, especially if we get into 6-inch range. So I say we go for it. And it could go terribly wrong, but hopefully not. We have gunnery training now, that's got to count for something. Apparently they're just going to run for it, but we are fast enough to get in range. What is the range now? 7,000 yards. Okay, that's pretty decently in range. Should even be in 6-inch range, yes? Yes, and in fact, it's about the range they need to penetrate the enemy belt, so try not to get further away. Ow. There we go. Well, see the cost of that. I kind of raked them a little, but we lose a lot of ground if I try to do that. Okay, I just saw a 9-inch hit. That is good. Obviously, we have to slow her down, or this could go on a very long time. But it's not 1890 anymore. We have central firing and all, so we should be able to get enough hits to do so. Oh, she's burning. Hits. 2 9-inch hits there. Fantastic. We've taken some damage, but it's not too bad. She's definitely lost some speed, and she's on fire, so I think, barring disaster, that we have the advantage here. Another 9-inch. We're kind of raining hits down now. The range is only... It's actually still 7,500 yards, but she's slowed down, so we're getting a more stable firing solution. 9-inch. 9-inch. There we go. Okay, let's not get into her firing arcs. Let's cut back this way. No, never mind now. We're just charging straight at her. Oh well. There we go. That should be fine. We should be easily able to sink her with the remaining half of our ammo at this rate. There we go. Well, that was a nice and easy one. That was SMS Kohlberg herself. We hit her 50 times, mostly with 6-inch and 9-inch. And she was almost about to burn out, too, but finally sank due to flotation. And in return, we only took 13 hits, which, honestly, I think it was pretty even up until they caught fire, and then, see, 1833 was the last time they hit us. Mostly with 5-inch, a bit of 8-inch. A lot of the 5-inch probably won't have penetrated our belt. And let's see here. They were actually theoretically fine about that time, but no, they were already catching fire around that time. And that's probably part of what did them in. Okay, well, unfortunately Germany has battle cruisers, but they don't have... Yes. Bowman. Weird way to spell it, but... 10-14-inch on this thing. On the other hand, 7.5-inch belt. So... Okay. Austria can do Austria. ASW mines, more ASW capacity. I guess I should get some more forces down there. Sank a submarine. They don't have a lot of those, so... No, they only have 10 with 3 more buildings, so... Not too worried about those. I guess I should detach a cruiser or two to give us more... Although, we have complete supremacy in the Indian Ocean. Like, there's no German ships there, but... Let's see, are you all on foreign stations? Yeah. Let's see here. What is my margin of armored cruiser superiority in Northern Europe? Pretty massive. The Germans basically have none left. I mean, they have, what, 5? 6 in their whole fleet. So I think we can pretty easily afford to send some of our older... Let's just take these 3. In fact, let's just take these, because they're in a weird spot anyway. Where they're basically CLs. Send all those down to the Indian Ocean to give us enough margin of superiority to actually pull off that invasion. Elsewhere, let's see, we're kind of dominating the Caribbean. US has moved most of their fleet back to the east coast. I'm not worried about it unless they actually invade Nova Scotia or New Brunswick, which is unfortunately possible, but I'll just keep putting pressure on them in the Caribbean if I can. Now we do still have Germany under blockade, even though it's now 5-2 against 5-4 for modern capital ships. But we do have a combined total of over 50 pre-dreadnoughts to Germany's 20, and that's still got to count for something. Yeah, okay. Okay. This is, again, grand, unless it's a battle cruiser. To be fair, this is an older armored cruiser, too. Argonaut class. And we're right off the coast of Fiji. We got a few hours before dark, not that long. But let's see what we're dealing with. At least the ship can still make 21 knots. Alright, whatever she is straight running away from us. It's not a battle cruiser, which it's unlikely that one of their precious battle cruisers would be down in the South Pacific, but you never know. Whether we're any faster is another question. And our engines are immediately giving trouble, so I'm thinking we're not. I don't think we're going to catch this ship before nightfall. We're not enough faster if we're at all faster. Yeah, we're actually losing ground. And we've lost another knot due to great sand. It's dark. Okay, back to Fiji we go. At least we chased her off, yeah? It's gotta count for something. Was she? No. Oh, it was a very small light cruiser. Yeah, she would have been very dead if we'd managed to actually engage her, but she's an 1897 build with only 20 knots max speed, so we might have caught her if our engines hadn't been ancient and immediately given trouble. We stole airships from Germany. Superheater for 1% weight saving on machinery. Go on now. Monmouth in dockyard, but at least she didn't sink. What? Okay. I didn't know. One of us allied with Spain? No. Well, I am now, but I don't think I was before, was I? Am I crazy? Well, we really do have a bit of a World War situation on our hands at this point with Britain, France, and Spain versus the US and Germany. If we could just get a few more countries in. Okay, but that will help. I mean, not very much, because Spain is terrible, but, you know, it will help. They have 2 dreadnoughts. This one, which is bad, but it's a dreadnought. And this one, which is also bad, but also a dreadnought, so can't complain too much. And 4 more building as well. So that's actually something. 8 pre-dreadnoughts, 15 armored cruisers, 0 light cruisers somehow. Although the world as a whole has very few light cruisers except for me. I think maybe because I haven't built enough, because the AI is very reactive to what you build, but... Anyway, Spain on our side. Can't hurt. Well, maybe it can hurt, but hopefully not much. We're still winning, officially. We have more VP than them. My whole fleet is headed through the Mediterranean, so hopefully next turn we'll have enough superiority to actually invade Tanganyika. I will go ahead and do, let's say, one more end turn for tonight. They're not gonna... What? They're gonna accept this battle? I didn't think so. And so now we have another raider situation. So this is HMS Argonaut herself, the original of the class, rebuilt twice. Still somehow not that terrible, but not exactly the latest and greatest either. And what are we dealing with? Whatever it is doesn't seem to be that fast, but Argonaut's engines are probably going to give us trouble. It probably is a CA, but I couldn't tell you which one. Although they don't have that many left. It's a Hertha-class armored cruiser. 4 8-inch, 8 6-inch, 4-inch belt. Honestly, it's a pretty close fight between us and that ship, but I'll trust in Argonaut to see it out, if it comes down to it. That trust might be misplaced, but considering she's ancient and all. But she's got central firing, and we have gunnery training now, so... And we've just lost 2 knots of speed. Due to... I think we're still closing, though, actually. Slowly. Maybe not. It's very touch and go. Lost another knot, but I don't think we're losing ground. Seems like a pretty much even race. Oh. Wait, what? Okay, we're in range, and also this is a Blucher class armored cruiser, apparently, which is better for us in terms of killing her, because she's only got 7-inch guns. Okay, we got 1 salvo off, and apparently now we're losing ground again, or just not in range again. Oh. Dang, we were so close to catching her too, but she's gonna slip away in the dark almost for sure now. She made a slight turn this way. No. Complete guesswork at that point. Yeah. Oh no. HMS Ribble has disease. Well, quarantine her. The Japanese are building a very terrible battlecruiser with 8 12-inch guns, except only 6 of them can possibly bear to one side, because they don't even have cross-deck fire. And the belt is 5.5 inches, which head might as well just not exist. I kind of feel like it almost might as well not exist at that point, because surely against proper cruisers, which are the only thing that will protect against, like, light cruisers, surely you just stay at range and pummel them with the 12-inch guns. And against any capital ship, it will just do nothing. So, why bother? Okay, good. We have been able to invade Tanganyika. The French have lost another destroyer. German raider interned. Not too shabby. Alright, so August 1910. We've got 5 dreadnoughts fully in service. The 6th will be finished in a month, albeit she'll need a little bit of working up time. We have 3 battle cruisers under full construction now. 4th is going to be more delayed, but only 1 year out for HMS Indomitable. Overall, we're looking at... what's the situation in Europe at this point? We're looking at 7 Allied dreadnoughts and 2 battle cruisers against 4 dreadnoughts and 2 battle cruisers? Question mark. Where are the other German battle cruisers? Where are the other... wait, I just saw one. One of them is in West Africa. And I have no earthly idea where the other 2 are. Unless they've been taken into dock or something, but that's alarming overall. 2 German battlecruisers currently missing. Wow, and there's actually a lot of American ships in West Africa as well for some reason. To the point that we almost have supremacy off their east coast if it wasn't for their 1 battleship. Don't know what that's about. But they have 64 destroyers in the Caribbean and pretty much nothing else. Honestly, I would take battles generated against the Americans right now. Why is their whole fleet in West Africa? Well, I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that, basically. Germany's cruiser force is heavily depleted, unfortunately. Their capital ships are really all they've got going for them. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there for tonight. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you all have a nice evening. This is Sea Lord Janda, signing off.